So lately, I've been having like weird dreams. I wouldn't even say they weird. I just been having dreams. And my dreams lately been about like me getting set up, me getting shot at, or me going to jail. And like, man, why am I having so many of these dreams? But this particular dream, I was at a house, and it was 6 people came in there, 6 dudes. 5 of them, like, they young, early teens or whatever. And then you got the honcho, the big dog, the big homie. And they just standing in front of me. And we just basically staring at each other. And the big homie like, hey, do that. I'm like, man, here we go. Like, here we go. So the young one pulled out a gun. The youngest one pulled out a gun. And he was like, touch it. I'm like, man, that ain't mine, folks. I'm not about to pick that up. So the big homie pulled out the gun, was like, hey, grab that gun. I was like, man. So I picked the gun up. And I picked the gun up, I touched it, whatever. After that, they told me to put it back in the rag and everything. I put it back in the rag. And they left. In my head, I'm like, man, these people done killed somebody. And they about to frame me. I just accepted the fate. I'm like, man, I'm finna go down, and that's just what it is. So after they left, whatever, the police came, and like the people I'm with, they all looking around like, what going on? In my head, I'm already knowing what's going on. Like, man, I'm finna go down for something I ain't even do. So I just accepted. I'm like, it is what it is. Police took me to jail or whatever. I went to jail and everything. And somehow, you know what I'm saying, I got free. The case was still going on, but I was able to leave the jail or whatever. So I'm back out and everything, and I'm seeing the young guys that did what they did, you know? And I instantly had a heart of forgiveness. And like, they ain't have nowhere to stay, they ain't have no food, they ain't have nothing. In my head, I'm like, man, these people did this to you, how could you trust them? But it was something in my heart, like, man, give them another chance, like, this and that. So I invited them to my house. I gave them some place to, sleep, gave them some food. And all of them was asleep except the youngest one. That's the one that reached me the gun. He was basically saying like, why are you doing this? And I was just like, man, I see past all the tough act that y'all got going on, that y'all trying to, put out into the world. I see past that, And I was like, man, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like little brothers now. I done took y'all in, you know what I'm saying? I want to see better for y'all now. And I was like, what's going on? Like, why y'all so scared? Like, why y'all, you know what I'm saying, listening to this guy? I understand because I came from that standpoint of having a big homie and you just want to be seen and heard and this and that. And they put that fear in you. I'm like, why y'all so scared of him? They were like, man, he had his best friend killed. I said, huh? I said he had his best friend killed. I'm like, yeah, I see why y'all scared. Like, he'll have y'all killed. So y'all just doing whatever he say. I looked him in the eye and I told him, I said, man, I got y'all no matter what. If I had to go to jail for life or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what it's gonna be. So, you know what I'm saying? He laid down or whatever. But before he laid down, he looked at me. He said, man, you serious, man? You got tears in your eyes. I said, yeah, man, cause like, I was once y'all, so I could resonate with him. And So I ran into the big homie, and I got them with me or whatever. He trying to command them to do this, do that, this and that. And I'm just standing in front of him like, nah, they ain't doing that no more. And he got angry, just walked up closer, started clutching. In my head, I'm saying like, man, it is what it is, however it's gonna go, but you're not about to keep doing that to them. So I just quickly just punched him in the face. Gave him a quick one. And like he could have clutched, he could have shot me, he could have reacted different. But I guess he seen how serious I was, and he just like nodded his head like respect. And all of it was over then, you know what I'm saying? I woke up and I'm like, God, what is this? I got a strong desire in my heart to go and get those young people out the streets. And I guess God was showing me like, this is what you're gonna be facing. This is what you might run into. It ain't gonna be easy. Them people ain't just gonna let you go and save these young people out the streets because they got them in the system. Some of these youngs might be, you know what I'm saying, making them money. Someone might be killing for them. Someone might be driving for them. So it's like, this is what you gonna be facing. Are you prepared for this type of level of war? And I was just like, man, I've been prepared. But it's like, you got to go all the way. You got to understand, like, you can die behind this. In my head, I'm like, as long as I save somebody, you know. And I'm kind of like getting mad right now as I'm thinking about it, and like sad at the same time, because it's like, man, these young people don't know what they doing. They getting tricked. They getting used. I just want y'all to know, like, the streets don't love nobody. I had to learn that. I had to learn it for myself, man. The streets don't love nobody. Once they feel like they use you enough and all this, they got to get you gone. They gonna start loving. They gonna some kind of way you gotta get from around them. You know, they don't love nobody. Once you start trying to speak positive, hey man, why can't we do things this way? They're gonna start looking at you weird. You know. So I just gotta prepare myself. So I eventually want to go to different states and run into a YN and try to sit them down and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I always wanted to do. Just travel, do that, try to change the mindsets of these young men, because it's bad out here. But that was just one of my dreams that God showed me and revealed to me what I'm gonna be facing when I do decide to do that.